Hello everyone, it is Pat here to do a quick little oracle card reading and message for you for this coming weekend, the 13th, 14th, 15th. I did not get to doing a reading this past week, or I didn't get to finish. Last week I had felt guided to sort of do a daily card reading, but and I did do one, but as you can hear, I actually got a very bad head cold about a week ago. So it kind of really kind of took me out of commission, put me out of commission for the week. So, but I'm finally feeling a bit better, and and I felt guided today, maybe because it was such a beautiful day out here, and that always inspires me to get in front of the camera for you, bring you outdoors, and to do a quick weekend reading for you. So since I missed doing it this past week. So I also felt guided to use the, when I felt inspired, and then when I asked for card deck, I felt guided to use the Ascended Master card deck, which I don't often use. Not always drawn to this deck, but for whatever reason I was today. And similarly, I brought out the Saints and Angels card deck, so maybe we'll pull one from there as well. Now, Ascended Masters are they are people who have lived a human lifetime, and during their lifetime have usually achieved some degree of spiritual mastery, spiritual advancement. They may have even been liberated while they in that human lifetime. So they also are still close and available for us to call upon for help. And many people pray to the saints. There's Christian saints, there's Hindu saints, there's many from many faiths, and many of them are in this deck. So now, for the sake of speediness, I went ahead and shuffled, and I did have 3 cards that already came out. So when I asked about what would be best for us to know going into this weekend, to be on, for ourselves personally and in the world at large. Okay, so 3 cards did come out, and I'm going to share those with you. So the first one is this one, Peace Offering. And it's the white buffalo calf woman, who is a well-known deity, divinity of the Native American spiritual traditions. And she always represents some aspect of peace. And if I'm not mistaken, a few years back there was a white buffalo that was born. And it was a sign to them, a sign that they were waiting for. So when this card shows up, it often heralds the resolution or the end of, maybe a long-standing feud, a misunderstanding, an argument you have with somebody. In the world at large, it could certainly symbolize that there is some new endeavor towards peace going on. And let's face it, there's been a lot of saber rattling going on. And there's been a lot of disruption and turbulence in the world. So, this is about making the time for forgiveness, and letting things go, and, being willing to listen to other points of view, and listen and try to understand. It's a time when, what's the wording I want to use? Disarming with empathy, I guess, is the phrase that comes to mind. But it could mean that there's a peace offering being given to you, or that there's one that's, going on in the world at large. It's people making the choice to be peaceful, okay? So that's a good beginning, or people looking more into how can we bring about peace, okay? Because, no one wants our existence threatened again with nuclear war. We have enough to face with the changes that the earth is going through, with the earthquakes and the volcanoes and the floods and the hurricanes and things like that. So I'll share with you a little description of her. White Buffalo Calf Woman is a prophetess who appeared to the Lakota Native Americans. She presented the Lakotas with a special pipe to amplify the power of their prayers, and to bridge a connection between earth and heaven. Let's see. She promised that she would return to help bring unity and peace to earth. The sign of her return would be the birth of a white buffalo calf. So she can help bring harmony into your relations, and she's one to call upon for assistance with world peace. Okay? The next one is this one from Serapis Bay, and the message is go now. So this is akin to some of the messages in some of the other book that say do it now, like it's perfect timing. And the go now can be either to go now in the sense of leaving something that's unhealthy for you, you know, a job or relationship or what have you, letting it go, moving on from it. It can also mean going towards something better, going after the very thing when that opportunity presents itself. It's an indication that now is the perfect timing, okay? So it's a go with the flow of the energy kind of card, you know, follow your intuition. If you've been guided to move on from something and, you know, step into something better, that is a better value, a better opportunity for you. And it could be anything. It could be relationships, it could be job, it could be switching your cell phone service. It could be the decision to move to a different location because maybe a great opportunity has presented itself. So the message is go now, do it now. The timing is perfect for it. The timing is right to do this. So all the pieces have come together, okay? And the last card, this is positive change, Parvati. And so as an outcome card, this says to me that this is all part of positive changes that are taking place, okay? You know, the significance of this card is one that, you know, as we change personally, as we grow spiritually, you know, we desire different things for ourselves. And, you know, the things that we're drawn to, the things that we've enjoyed are, you know, the groups of friends or the places we hang out or that we used to hang out. Sometimes our attraction to those things, as we change, our attraction to those things changes and they start to fall away. So it's about positive change. It's about moving forward in new directions, okay, that, you know, hold a lot more for you than, and it's, you know, time to let go of what's been there. Just like, you know, when we get older, the things that used to amuse us when we were kids, you know, don't really amuse us anymore. You know, we get into different things. So our tastes change, our needs and desires change. And so, and what you'll notice in the background of this card is there's a wheel. So it's about the wheels of change going on and moving forward. And it very much has to do with, you know, that what we hear everybody saying, being the change that you want to see in the world. So, Parvati is, here, I'll let you know a little bit more about her. Let's see. Oh, here she is. She's the Hindu goddess of mountains, marriage, and households. When Parvati was born in the mountains, Shiva fell in love with her devotion to helping the planet. They became united in love and had a son, Ganesh. So it says, call upon Parvati for solace and solutions to any seeming problem, especially if you're meditating in the mountains. So anyways, it's about, you know, taking the steps you need to take also to make changes in your life. And letting go of perfectionism, procrastination, you know, making the time in your schedule to do the things, to hit that bucket list, to things, you know, do the things that you've always wanted to do. So it's also about you making positive changes in your life. It's very much the theme. You know, there's peace coming in, and you're deciding to go forward with something or let something go, and you're moving forward, making positive changes in your life. Okay? So those are our cards that we've gotten for the weekend. Thank you so much for joining me for this very short and quick weekend reading. I hope to be back with you on Sunday to do a week-long reading again with a less raspy voice. So anyways, thank you so much all of you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care.